Hello everyone, my name is Yulia Vichardt and I'm a family lawyer. I work at the law company of the lawyer Alexey Nikolaevich Skryabin. Our law company specializes in providing legal services in the field of marriage dissolution and recovery of alimony. Our lawyers provide support in court proceedings throughout Ukraine. In this video, I will tell you how to file a statement for divorce with a foreigner in the court, how to file a divorce if the husband is abroad, how to legalize a marriage solemnized with a foreigner abroad, how to divorce a foreigner without his presence in Ukraine, and how does a divorce proceed with a foreigner if you have children. Watch this video till the end and learn a lot of interesting information about divorce with a foreigner. Subscribe to my channel to receive up-to-date information in the field of family law. Contacts for calling me and asking about paid consultations are under this video. Apply for divorce with a foreigner through the court in Ukraine. Divorce with a foreigner through the court is carried out on the basis of the Code of Civil Procedure of Ukraine. Claims against the defendant, a foreigner, without his presence, whose place of residence or staying is unknown, are filed at the place of location of the defendant's property or at the last known registered place of his residence or staying or his permanent occupation, place of work. A statement of claim on the issue of divorce with a foreigner without his presence and who doesn't have a place of residence or staying in Ukraine is possible to be filed at the location of his property or at the last known place of registration of his residence or staying. Divorce with a foreign citizen's judicial practice in Ukraine. Taking into account the provisions of the Code of Civil Procedure, the statement should be submitted at the place of residence or registration of the foreign defendant. It is necessary to determine the territorial jurisdiction of the divorce case with a foreigner residing outside of the state, without his presence. The jurisdiction of the cases of divorce without presence in both parties live abroad, as well as cases of divorce between a citizen of Ukraine and a foreigner or stateless person, is determined by a judge of the Supreme Court, determined in accordance with the procedure according to the Civil Procedure Code of Ukraine. How to file for divorce in Ukraine if the husband is abroad. In all these cases, in order to resolve the issue for divorce without the presence, the parties can also turn to the jurisdictional authorities of their host state. However, in the situation where they consider that it is necessary to appeal to Ukrainian justice, they should apply to the Supreme Court, whose judge will single-handedly determine the jurisdiction of such a case. After the Supreme Court has determined the competent court authorized to resolve the issue of divorce with the husband who isn't present, it is necessary to draw up and submit a statement of claim and a package of documents that should be added to such a statement. With the help of a family lawyer, you can significantly save you time and to protect yourself from unnecessary negative emotions, as the divorce process is carried out without your participation and presence. And due to many years of experience, the lawyer Alexey Nikolaevich Skryabin will state all the client's claims quickly and competently, taking into account the declared interests. How to legalize a marriage in Ukraine with a foreigner abroad. In order to legalize a foreign marriage, it is enough to affix an apostille on the foreign marriage document in the country where the marriage was concluded, and translate such a document with an apostille into Ukrainian, and to certify the translation in a notary. A similar procedure is carried out in the territory of Ukraine. After registering a marriage, in order to use a marriage certificate outside of the state, it is necessary to submit documents and a statement to the Ministry of Justice and affix an apostille on the document in accordance with the provisions of the Hague Conference. Divorce with a foreigner without his presence in Ukraine. Procedural rights and obligations of foreigners, stateless persons, foreign legal entities are determined by the Constitution, international treaties in force, and the laws of Ukraine. A condition of the participation of foreigners in divorce cases without being present on the territory of Ukraine is that they have procedural legal capacity and procedural capacity which is determined in the manner prescribed by the law of Ukraine on private international law. Thus, the Constitution enshrines the principle of the national legal regime for foreigners. Thus, they have procedural rights and obligations on an equal basis with individuals, citizens of Ukraine. Divorce with a foreigner with children in Ukraine. If a citizen of Ukraine and a foreigner have common minor children, divorce is formalized only through the court. In this case, it is imperative to determine the territorial jurisdiction of the case and the statement for divorce with the foreigner without being present. According to the law of Ukraine on private international law, the courts can take into their proceedings and consider cases of divorce with a foreigner in the presence of the minor children in the following cases: if the defendant over the case has a place of residence of location on the territory of Ukraine, and if the case deals with payment of alimony or the establishment of paternity and the plaintiff has a place of residence in the state, or in other cases determined by the law of Ukraine and international treaties. Consulting a professional divorce lawyer is a guarantee of your success. Contact the lawyers of our company in any way convenient for you. Call or write in messengers. We will help you to resolve your issues quickly and efficiently. If you have a need for consultation or paid services of a lawyer, then contact the contacts listed under this video. If you have any questions, then write them into the comments to this video, and I will definitely answer you. If this video was useful for you and you learned something new about divorce with a foreigner, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and press the bell not to miss new videos. See you in new videos!